You hit me. You actually hit me. Reborn is the female CEO's arranged husband. Haven't even started enjoying this massive wealth? When I received the divorce agreement, she handed over. Her beloved first love is returning to the country soon. Must divorce me immediately. I briefly recalled. The CEO and the original owner were married for 3 years. She never let him touch her. Now she wants to divorce me for another man. Suddenly, I was furious. You hit me. USP. You actually hit me. She stared at me blankly, eyes turning red, looking full of grievance. On the verge of tears, of course I dare to hit her. Based on my years of experience, she is in a hurry to divorce. The initiative is clearly in my hands. If she wants me to sign obediently, she has to please me. So what if I hit her? Oh, Hanyan? Sorry. That was a stress reaction just now. Stress reaction. Yeah. I am a man. I am your husband. You said in front of me that for another man, you are divorcing me. It's inevitable that I have a stress reaction. So I got physical just now. But I really didn't mean it. I know you've been wronged these 3 years. Look at the divorce agreement. I am willing to give you 50 million as compensation. Hanyan, let me ask you something first. You must tell the truth. Ask away. Well, how much joint property do we have? The company and all properties combined are about 10 billion. We have nearly 10 billion in assets, yet you're only willing to give me 50 million. You actually have the nerve to say that. Not slapping you a third time is already showing great restraint. But most of the assets were earned by me over these few years. It has nothing to do with you. Hearing her say this, I suddenly remembered we were an arranged marriage. In fact, Liu Hanyan's company was able to grow in 3 years, all thanks to my parents, preferring to sacrifice our own company's interests to fully support their daughter-in-law's development. That being said, I should definitely take back my share. I took a light breath, calmed my mind, and looked at Liu Hanyan again. I must say, she is indeed outstanding. Wavy hair, about 1.75 meters tall, snow-white skin, big bright eyes, well-proportioned and tall figure, graceful waistline, and a pair of long, fair legs. Her beauty is absolutely perfect, a true beauty. But in memory, the original owner lived like a nanny and a comedian for these 3 years, diligently acting as her simp, providing her with plenty of emotional value. In the end, only getting a cold divorce agreement and compensation of less than 1 of total assets. The more I think about it, the angrier I get. I leaned close to her, reached out and lifted her delicate chin, smiled wickedly. You can have a divorce. But you have to sleep with me first. If you don't agree, not only will I not divorce, I will also tell our business too. That first love. I give you 3 minutes to consider. The Chen. I didn't expect you to be this kind of person. This kind of person was forced out by you. I'm not that kind of idiot from before. Want a divorce? I must skin you alive. Fine. Consider yourself the winner. Can you sign now? Not yet. You took away my most precious thing. What else do you want? I'm not that idiot from before, trying to divorce so easily. No way. These years her assets are mostly post-marriage income, which includes the interests conceded by my family's company. I must get back half, and also fight for spiritual compensation. One shifted slightly, reached out and pulled her into my arms. Do you still want a divorce? Hanyan, your body doesn't reject me. How about, let's not divorce. Number? Indefinitely divorcing you. Fine then, as you wish. But the property must be split 50. Why? For 3 years I've been working hard out there. You've been enjoying life at home. Why should I give you half my net worth? If you disagree, then we take legal action. The Chen, you've changed. Changed so much I don't recognize you. Reluctant to part with the property? Then let's not divorce. I'm not in a hurry anyway. You're the one eager to run to your first love. Liu Hanyan ultimately couldn't bear to lose half her net worth. Negotiations were put on hold. On her own, left afterward, I had someone check. Her first love is named Zhu Bi, hung around abroad for a few years, came back to find Liu Hanyan because he amounted to nothing. Gu Baiken is coming back in over a month, and divorce has a 1-month cooling-off period. Calculating it this way, if Liu Hanyan wants to get rid of me completely, she only has a few days left to consider agreeing to give me half the property, no matter what. I must have a 50-50 split. because massive interests are involved. Worried she or her first love might take desperate measures, I took some time to file a report with the enforcement team. At dinner that night, I told Liu Hanyan about filing the report. She was instantly angry and annoyed. "The Chen? You actually think ID hires someone to kill you? We've been together for 3 years. Do you think in that kind of person, you might not? But your first love is hard to say. Rest assured, Baiken is kind-hearted. He would never do such a thing. Anyway, if something happens to me, the enforcement team will immediately suspect you. And your Mr. First Love?" Getting ready for bed at night, suddenly remembering the original owner always slept in a separate room from Liu Hanyan, I couldn't help but smack my forehead. No wonder you couldn't conquer your wife in 3 years. Even if not sleeping in the same bed in the same room, there should be some feelings after 3 years. Indifferent. Grabbed my pillow and barged into Liu Hanyang's room. "Hello, wife. Let's sleep together. Get out. You are my wife. It's perfectly justified to sleep in the same bed. I only realized today, you are really shameless." "All right, I saw it all. What are you chatting about? Let me give you some advice. Don't. Look. Yanyan, I'll be able to see you again in another month." "Yeah, Brother Baiken, waiting for you to come back. Give it back quickly. Stop reading." Calling him so intimately, "Wife. Am jealous. Gotta punish you." "No, don't. Do you still want a divorce or not?" After some intimacy, Liu Hanyan finally behaved. Afterward, she proactively moved closer, curled up in my arms like a kitten, leaning close against me, pouting with a face full of resentment. "How about this? I'll sleep with you for a month and give you this 20 company shares plus 10 properties. How about it? No. If you want a divorce, the property must be split." Saying that, I closed my eyes and ignored her. The following days, she was desperate for a divorce and approached me multiple times to negotiate property division. But every time we finished talking, she'd be pulled by me for some intimacy. We are secretly married, not publicly announced. So even if she suffered a loss with me, she wouldn't dare to make a scene. This became my leverage over her. Just like that, we dragged on for over a month. The divorce agreement was never signed. She also slept with me for a month. That day, her first love, Ju Baiken, returned to the country. Liu Hanyan went to the airport to pick him up. Afterward, the two went to a high-end restaurant and even sat in the couple's seats. I've been having someone watch them. Their ambiguous photos were sent to my phone one by one. One immediately set off. Taking the well-drafted divorce agreement, headed to that restaurant. As soon as I entered, at a glance, I saw Liu Hanyan and her first love, Ju Baiken. That guy isn't as handsome as me. Don't know what Liu Hanyan sees in him. Probably beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Liu Hanyan also saw me, quickly lowered her head. Like, getting caught cheating? No, waiting for me to go find her. She left her seat first and went to the restroom. When she came out of the restroom, she was blocked by me. "Why are you here?" "Sign it. You don't want your first love to know you're married and have slept with me, right? Say it if you want to. Worst case scenario, we both go down. If you dare to say it, I will never divorce you. And you can forget about getting half the property." Saying that, she casually threw the agreement into the nearby trash can. I was stunned for a moment. Didn't expect that bringing up Gu Baiken wouldn't work. "This first love is not very capable," Yanyan said. "Speak of the devil." And their Gu Baiken came looking. Seeing me, he immediately furrowed his brows, putting on a look as if facing a formidable enemy. "Yanyan. Who is he?" "Hello, my name is the Chen. I am President Liu's partner." "Hello, I am her boyfriend. Just returned to the country today." "All right, Brother Baiken. I'll take you to the room upstairs to rest first." Liu Hanyan supported Brother First Love, preparing to get a room upstairs to rest. As they turned around, Brother First Love even curled his lips and smiled at me. I read some kind of provocation in it, like a victor's mockery of a loser. I wasn't in a hurry, followed right behind them and booked a room too, staying right next door to Brother First Love. The moment they stepped into the room, I immediately called Liu Hanyan. "Hello? I'm next door in room 355. You have 1 minute to come over. Otherwise, I'll call the reporters to go to your room together and catch the homewrecker." After saying that, I hung up the phone directly. And right then, in the room next door, Ju Baiken tried to hug Liu Hanyan as soon as they entered. Liu Hanyan actually didn't plan to stay and accompany him either. Just then, the phone call came. Seeing it was me calling, she breathed a sigh of relief, pushed brother first love away and answered the phone, learning that I was right next door, and even gave her a 1-minute limit to go over. Lu Hanyan was speechless, but she still complied. Brother Baiken, I have an urgent matter to handle. You stay at the hotel and rest well tonight. Come straight to my company tomorrow. After dropping those words, without waiting for Ju Baiken to react, Lu Hanyun left in a hurry. With the sound of the door closing, Ju Baiken's expression suddenly became gloomy. It's that, the Chen. He saw it very clearly just now. It was the Chen who called Lu Hanyun. Although unclear what the two said, but intuition told Ju Baiken their relationship is not simple. And after Lu Hanyan left the room, she looked back to confirm Gubakan didn't follow out. Before pushing the door to enter next door, seeing her come in, I pointed a finger at the bathroom. Go wash up first. I won't let you touch me again. Cut the nonsense. Brother First Love didn't sleep well that night. Waking up in the morning, he arrived at the company with dark circles under his eyes. Brother Baiken, what's wrong with you? Could it be jet lag making you sleep badly last night? Last night, a couple stayed next door and tossed around until past midnight, causing me to not sleep well all night. Especially that woman, her cries were particularly loud, as if she had stereo speakers installed. And I also arrived at the company, just in time to hear Ju Baiken complaining. I put both hands in my pockets, strolled past. Lu Hanyan raised her eyebrows at him, and he glared at me. We didn't say anything, but it was like saying 1,000 words. When Brother First Love saw me, his expression changed instantly. Yanyan, why is he here? Can't I come to the company to work? Yanyan, I don't like him staying in the company. Fire him. HMP. This gentleman. I am one of the company's shareholders. Your girlfriend can't fire me. Yanyan refund his shares. And fire him. Hearing this, Lu Hanyon immediately frowned her elegant brows, setting aside everything else. Refunding a shareholder's shares. Is this something a business school returnee would say? Treating running a company like playing house? Brother Baiken, I think you have a prejudice against the Chen. Also, a shareholder's shares are protected by law. I can't just casually remove him. I was provoked by that guy, so I spoke without thinking and talked nonsense, right? Yanyan, didn't you say to come to the company and you'd arrange work for me? Oh. Before, I wanted to parachute you in as the project department manager. But now I think you should be my assistant first. It's great that I can be Yanyan's assistant. I can be with Yanyan all the time. Lu Hanyan. I heard you kept your first love by your side as an assistant. I am very unhappy right now. Just say it directly. What do you want? After these days of getting used to each other, we are really getting more and more telepathic. Stand up. Turn your back. Please hurry, I have an important meeting in half an hour. Wouldn't it have been better like this earlier? Accountant, what were you just talking about in my girlfriend's office? Why did you need to lock the door from the inside? It's a pity the soundproofing is too good and didn't let you hear. I was doing a financial report with President Leo, involving important information, afraid of being disturbed, that's why I locked the door. HMPH, don't think I can't tell. You two definitely have something fishy going on. Yanyan, I've finished the report. Take a look. How is it? Put it on my desk first. I have to go to a meeting now. Sissy, how did the investigation go? Brother, there are no problems with all the accounts. There is no possibility of asset transfer. If relevant evidence is collected, handle it immediately. The next day it was widely rumored in the company that the new assistant is Lu Hanyun's boyfriend. And relying on his identity as her boyfriend, he started to throw his weight around in the company, and particularly liked to come to the finance department to find fault. Your finance department should clean up more when you have free time. Throw all these flowers and plants away, and throw away these ornaments as well. You are here to work. In the future, you are not allowed to place these messy things on your desks. I am Yanyan's proper official boyfriend. I will marry her. This company will fall into my hands sooner or later. You just wait. I will definitely kick you out of the company. I continued scrolling on my phone, didn't take it seriously at all. However, that afternoon, the company issued a new regulation, requiring that on all desks, green plants and ornaments are not allowed. Violators will be fined. The Chen, what's wrong with you? The company issued a new rule. Ornaments and plants are not allowed on desks. Hanyan, as the boss, you can't be an exception. This new rule was proposed by GU Baiken, right? You do whatever GU Baiken tells you to do. I am jealous now. What do you say we should do? Don't mess around in the office again. I don't want rumors spreading in the company. You too. You too. You two were alone again for 2 hours. Tell me right now what you were doing. President Liu and I were discussing work. If you don't believe it, you can totally go in and ask President Liu. I advise you not to interfere in other people's relationships. HMPH. All right, I'm leaving. When brother First Love wasn't around, you missed him every day. Now Hay's back. Where did your enthusiasm go? Sigh. You, day after day, are like you're on drugs? Doing it at night and then again during the day, exhausting me to death. It's me satisfying her every day, leading her to have no desire to fool around outside, and she hasn't mentioned divorce again for a long time. Instead, it's me chasing her for a divorce. Yuan, what are you thinking about? Sorry, it's my fault. I shouldn't have listened to what Gu Baiken said. Without doing an actual investigation, even the form of address has changed. Looks like she is ready to settle down and live a good life with me. Unfortunately, I only want to divorce you. Caught them on camera. Sent to your email. Assistant Lee, remove the end of the video I just sent you and their online chat screenshots. Sue Liu Hanyon with them. Well, you bastard. You actually dared to sue me for divorce? You. Explain this to me. What is going on here? Divorce lawsuit. Yanyan, what is this all about? It's exactly what you see. I want to divorce you. Holy crap. Did I hear that right? Accountant Lin is divorcing President Liu, so they were married. So that means Accountant Lin is President Liu's husband. Wait, since President Liu has a husband, then Assistant GU must be the home. And Assistant GU is always bossing us around all day, even yelling and screaming in front of President Liu's husband. How does he dare to? No way. Yanyan, you are married. Tell me quickly, what on earth is going on? Assistant GU, please leave first. Come to my office for a bit. Hubby the Chen. We've slept together so many times. I have long been your woman. Why do you insist on divorcing me? Let's not get divorced. Stop making a fuss about divorce with me, all right? And in the time leading up to the trial, Liu Hanyan tried everything, currying favor with me in every way. She started actively going into the kitchen to cook, even dragged me to watch movies, to eat couples meals, dating intimately like a couple. When reaching certain private places, she would even actively seek to do that kind of thing. And during this time, Juaiken behaved himself, tucked his tail between his legs in the company. Seeing me, he no longer had that arrogance from before, or rebelliousness, and would even actively avoid me. But he was still fired by Liu Hanyan. Yanyan, you can't do this to me. I am. Only returning to the country because of you. It was also you. You didn't tell me you were already married, and even asked me to be your boyfriend. I have already become the laughingstock of the whole company. Why do you still have to fire me? It was me who lied to you during our online chats back then. But you lied to me too. Weren't you also married abroad? Furthermore, I have never admitted that you are my boyfriend. It's always been your own wishful thinking. Liu Hanyun, come here. Let's go home. The Chen. I'm not done with you? The Chen. You married Hanyan a long time ago. Why did you keep it from me all this time? Is deceiving me fun for you? I admit I lied to you. But you're no saint yourself. Besides, our marriage is a secret, and we are in the middle of a divorce. Sluts, you are all sluts. I only recently figured it out. It turns out when you and Liu Hanyun were alone in the office, you were doing that kind of thing? All right. Is sleeping with her very satisfying? I will make you pay the price. The Chen is with me now. Bring 100 million in cash right now to ransom him. If you dare to try anything else, I will kill the hostage directly. Wait for your wife to come. I will sleep with her right in front of your face. Not only will I sleep with her myself, I'll let my gang of brothers join in too. I want you to watch with your own eyes as we take turns sleeping with her. Ha ha ha, HMHMH. Freeze. Hands on your heads, squat on the ground. Mr. Li, thank you for your cooperation. We've been keeping an eye on this gang from out of province. Didn't expect them to actually run over here. Haha. I just stumbled into it by accident too. You are finally back. I thought I'd never see you again. All right. Haven't I come back safe and sound? Were you really planning to get 100 million? Do you know how heavy 100 million in cash is? I was just so anxious. He didn't let me bring anyone over. I had no choice but to do as he said. All right, hurry up and get some rest. Go to sleep early. We still have to take a trip to the Civil Affairs Bureau tomorrow. What are we going to the Civil Affairs Bureau for? To get a divorce, of course. Divorce? Didn't you say you weren't going to divorce last time? When did I say I wouldn't divorce? I said I wasn't divorcing at that moment. Didn't say I would never divorce. All right, don't be sad. It's not like, well, never see each other again. Hubby, what do you mean by that? Me. I simply just want to split the property. I don't actually want to separate from you. Split the property? Then what about me? Is the property really more important than me? What do you think? It seems money is more important. From then on, the two of us lived like this, clinging to each other every day, even sweeter and happier than before we divorced.